Hello everybody, I am Shepples and welcome back to Let's Play Clive Barker's Undying. So, we've just coming back from the Standing Stones where we got our shield spell, which is extremely useful. A little bit over useful in a sense because it kind of makes you a little bit too strong, because nothing that is basically coming at you directly can actually hurt you. So, yeah, and the thing is that most of the time things are coming at you from the front anyway, so there's actually very little that's going to be able to hurt me as long as I have this actually equipped, unless I was actually really, really careless. But I don't understand that. Why do they fall exactly? Like, they're able to attack me from the back and from the front, but as long as they're facing me directly, they're not able to hurt me. You kind of blew up yourself there, buddy. Oh well. Right, just re-equip it.
I just heard something.
I just hit something behind there. Yeah, there is. Right, so basically we have to go talk to a groundskeeper who's going to sort of hopefully give us some information on finding Ambrose hideout, which is basically a smuggler's cave, which he found when he was younger, and he's kind of used it as a hideout for him and his Trasanti buddies. So we have to head back up here and find that groundskeeper. Alright, let's keep moving. If I remember correctly, the groundskeeper's over this way. Yep, there he is. Hello there. How's it going?
Do you know if there's a cove in the area?
I'm not familiar with any cove. However, old Sedgwick, who maintains the lighthouse, is as old as the sea itself. If anyone knows this area, it'd be him.
Very interesting.
You could have at least said thank you to the man. Christ. Said it's very interesting. Okay, the groundskeeper told me about an old man, the lighthouse keeper. Said he'd be able to tell me the location of the cove. Name is Sedgwick. Let's go pay old Sedgwick a visit. Right, so he's going to be at the top of there. Alright, so right, let's go and pay him a visit then. Grab that. Oh, there we go. Up we go. Fucking hell, it's a steep climb. Alright, cutscene.
I can tell you're not one of them thieving Trasanti, nay. So, who be you?
I'm a friend of Jeremiah Covenant.
Jeremiah, eh? Is he still alive? Last I saw him months ago, the face of death was on him.
He's bedridden.
One had never known why out deserted the Covenant grounds you've been. Only once I see prowling round a Trasanti scum.
How do they get on the grounds?
I helped them to. The only reason I'm still alive is because those thugs need me to mend a lighthouse. This is a treacherous inlet with all the fog, you know. And since the bridge back to the mainland's been destroyed, the Trasanti need me to keep their boats from crashing up on the cliffs. Call me Sedgwick.
Are you alone here?
No, I am. Them thieves killed me only son Connor when he tried to drive him off.
I'm sorry to hear about your loss. Do you have any idea where these thieves are hiding out?
Judging by the fair amount of Trasanti patrols I've seen by the caves up on the coast a bit, I'd see their hideouts nearby.
Sounds dangerous, but I've got no choice. Things will only get worse if they're not stopped. I bet Ambrose is there too. Maybe if I can get to him, the Trasanti won't have any reason to be here.
Ambrose, eh? Come to think of it, I may have seen him lurking about. Boy, that's not good news for Jeremiah, I say. As I record, there was these tunnels that went from the shore up into them cliffs, right up to this old garrison perched on top. Me father kept me from playing up there by sealing off the tunnels with an iron door he kept locked. I wonder if the key might be in his old sea chest.
Where is this chest?
In me living quarters. Is that a working gun you have there?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Those Tresanti robbed me of everything, including me revolver. They didn't find me grandfather's stuff though, including some silver bullets he got in the Merchant Marines. He believed them superstitions that say you can kill werewolves and evil creatures with them. Considering some of the weirdness going on here, those bullets might come in handy. I know they're in the chest, so here. Take this key to my living quarters and have a look-see.
Thanks. I appreciate your help.
The more of them bastards you kill, the better. The way they killed my son, oh, it's the least I can do.
Right, okay. So if you remember back, in one of the journals that we found in Ambrose's room, he actually spoke about a person called Connor, which was basically Sedgwick's son. And Ambrose actually killed him because he wouldn't join him. So that's kind of a little gap as to who Connor was. Alright, what have we got? Silver bullets. I've got as many as I can carry now. What else have we got here? Okay. What's the lighthouse key for? Hang on a second. Oh, lighthouse gate key. Okay, that's okay. Thought it was something else there for a second. Right. I thought it was just lighthouse key. Now, what we got here? Here lies Connor, 1869 to 1923. So he wasn't that old. He was only 17. Or no, sorry. He was 27. I see. Well, Ambrose wasn't exactly the best person that you could actually, you know, be buddies with. He's a right rebellious little shit. That's for sure. Alright. Better shield up. No doubt there's going to be Tresanti around here. To be honest, the actual Irish voice acting isn't that bad in this. I've heard far worse. There was a film, and I can't remember what it was called. But it was Tommy Lee Jones actually played the role, and he played the role as this Irish terrorist of some kind. I saw it years ago, and I can't remember what it's about. And he did a terrible, terrible Irish voiceover. It was god awful. Like the worst Irish accent you could ever do. Oh, come on, did I really fall from there? Fuck it. Alright. You can't kill me. Nah, 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 nah. Whoa, ricochet bullets, really? Oh, yeah, of course, you really hit me there, aren't they? So I'm back to you. Right. I'm pretty full on phosphorus rounds, so... God damn it! There we go. Okay. Let's keep moving. Looks like the only way to go is this way. Alright, I think it's time for a bit of an update on what is actually going on here. I'm going to do this every now and then because it is quite story heavy and, you know, a little bit hard to follow. Basically, what is going on here is that basically the Covenant family have been here for generations. And Joseph Covenant, who was Jeremiah's father, was big into the occult, and basically the standing stones were all to do with this occult. And one day Jeremiah brought his brothers and sisters out there and read a passage from the book which basically unleashed something. And ever since they've been cursed. But during this time, Jeremiah went to war and was Patrick Galloway's, who you are, he was his commanding officer. And after the war, Jeremiah comes back to find his estate in disarray. His siblings dead, who are Elizabeth, Bethany, Aaron and Ambrose, and basically they're coming back from the dead, and he basically wants you, Patrick Galloway, who's a demonologist, to basically find out what exactly is going on. And in the meantime, basically we have found out quite a bit. Basically we've got Elizabeth, who died of what they call a fading disease, which basically is, you know, you just fade away, it almost like eats you alive. And you've Bethany, whom I don't know how she died. You've got Aaron, who Bethany killed. And you've got Ambrose, who everybody thought was dead because he jumped off a cliff after the police were following him, because he killed his own father, Joseph. And basically they're not actually dead, so you're here to basically find the source and end this curse that has befallen upon the family, put them to rest, and basically stop it from continuing to the point that Jeremiah is next, basically. Correct. Okay. So basically, so far we've actually killed Elizabeth and basically put her to rest by basically decapitating her first and then burning her head and throwing it off a cliff. So now we have to find Ambrose, who is basically, he went off on his travels around the world, and he actually met the Trasanti, who were basically these nomads, I suppose you could say, very violent nomads. And they... And basically he joined them, and he's basically brought them back here. He's become their leader and has brought them back here, and to basically get the family's fortune and complete whatever his agenda is, which I'm not too sure. And then he basically, upon his return, he actually killed Joseph, Joseph Covenant, the father of the Covenants. And basically now I think he might be after Jeremiah for whatever twisted reason, and basically we have to stop him. And that's basically it so far. Oh, and we found their mother that was still alive very briefly in a very skeletal form, and she just sort of let us out a door and keeled over and died after basically defeating Elizabeth. So basically they've unleashed something that is cursing them, and we're basically here to put a stop to it. Even though they've all died in their own unfortunate manner, holy shit, you guys don't fuck around. So basically they're all supposed to be dead, all the Covenants bar Jeremiah, but they're actually still, or should I say, haven't remained dead. How exactly do I open that? Can I use this maybe? Oh, maybe this switch does it actually. So basically that's the story here. And at the same time we've got another character called Otto Kessinger, who's also being a pain in our ass. And somehow Patrick is some sort of tie with him. Basically someone that Patrick knows was murdered, and Patrick got the blame for it, whilst Patrick's pretty much positive that Otto Kessinger was responsible for it, but he doesn't remember. And basically Otto's here and has already tried to kill him once. Whatever Otto's reason for being here is. And yeah, so there's a lot of shit going on here. And there's a lot more still to go. Alright, so I have to go through here now. Jump up here, get these few bits. Down. I think it's this way. We'll find out soon enough. Yep. Okay. So basically the Trasanti are these barbaric sort of nomad warriors of some kind that all they care about is battle and basically loot and killing everybody. That's basically their sort of goal in life, I suppose you could say. Right. Oh, hello. You gotta reload eventually. By the way, nice job shooting yourself. I forgot about that. Sometimes the bullets can ricochet off the shield and actually hurt them. Is there anything in the water? A few supplies, nothing much though. Shotgun shells, don't need them. Okay. So right now we're after Ambrose, who was the youngest brother, I think, or was Aaron the youngest brother? I can't remember. But he's one of the brothers anyway, and he was always the black sheep. He was the violent one. He was kind of the one that his father could never control any sort of degree. And he got expelled from school as a kid for violent behaviour. Holy shit. Oh, I forgot about TNT boxes. Never mind. How do you like me now, arseholes? That's it, shoot your own buddies. Right, okay. So Ambrose is basically this fucking psychopath that's basically as I said, he's a Trasanti leader and he's a fucking psychopath that is basically as bad as the Trasanti. And hello. I'm getting amplifiers by the gallon. I don't need them though. I'll hold on to them for now though. Well, you know, it's not like I can throw them away or anything, but I'm not going to use them needlessly. Come on. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. I guess you. Okay, is there anything down this way? I know that there's a way up there. Yeah, I thought so. Just seeing if there's something maybe down here first. So where are you, Ambrose? I'm coming for you. save. Just in case someone decides to fire dynamite at me. Come on! Curse you. Ugh. Just a bit of a graphical glitch there, maybe? Alright, what have we got here? Dynamites, health packs, more dynamites. Right, what's down here? Long ass corridors. They're coming from that side, so if I do get hit, as long as I'm facing them, and if I get hit, the shield will... Nah, I'm not going down there just for a few bullets. It's not that. Is there something up there? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Other than... I don't know, maybe. Or it could be just... Nah, I can't get up there, fuck that. I'm not even gonna try. Come on! Well, I doubt he even felt anything, to be honest. Alright, let's keep moving. I don't like the way that there's lots of TNT boxes around here. At all. At all, at all, at all, at all. Oh. Ambrose.
You will pay for interfering.
For interfering. You might want to run. We got the treasury room. So this is where they hide all their goodies and treasure. Well, if I get out of this alive, at least I've got enough payment. Ooh. That's just gruesome, to say the least. And we got a scroll. Skull Storm. I love this spell.
Breathe water. Taste the sting of eternity.
Ugh. Well, that can't be good. Right, the Skull Storm. Yes, basically they're psychotic killer skulls that I've just amplified to the fucking dog bollocks. Right, so they're at level 5, they've been amplified to the dog's bollocks, so let's go. As we have to go back into the house. And I'm not... No. Let's put the shield, get this ready. Because I have this at the highest level, I can be... That was not intentional.
Oh good, you've returned. Jeremiah has been asking for you. He is waiting in the Great Hall.
Thanks. Anyway, let me demonstrate.
Fudge.
If you hold it down long enough, you can have... Alright guys, calm down. Calm the fuck down. There, now. Yeah, basically if you hold it down long enough, you'll eventually get 3 of them, and then...
Jam.
Yeah, sometimes they get very agitated with you.
Jam.
They're awesome. I think they're like probably the coolest spell of all. And they're fucking dangerous too. They can do an awful lot of damage to you. Especially when you kind of fire them against a wall or something. Yeah. These things again. Come on. How? Alright. You want to play like that? I should play like that. Bring it. How do you like me now? Alright.
Stuck.
That door's open, so obviously that's the way I have to go, but I'm gonna make sure I don't miss anything else. I'm messing that roof, and that's gonna be pricey to repair.
Stuck. Jammed.
Jammed. Right, I'm not gonna fall down there because it'll just hurt me. So we're gonna just keep on rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Jeremiah, it's good to see you up and about.
Indeed, it feels like I've slept forever. I'm still quite weak, though. Come, sit close and tell me what trouble my siblings have caused lately.
Ah, yes. Brother. What madness has your family caused this time? Let's remember who started this whole thing, Jeremiah. A pity you're so weak you can't finish it. Why'd you bring an outsider into family matters? Afraid you can't stop what you initiated? You, give me the stone around your neck, or I'll kill your dear friend right here and now.
No, Patrick, don't do it!
I must, Jeremiah. I owe you my life. Ambrose, the only way you'll get this stone is by letting Jeremiah go.
You're in no position to bargain with me, outsider. Give me the stone, or my brother here gets a trip to the family mausoleum.
Fine, here's the stone. Now let him go. He's not part of this fight.
Here's where you're wrong. You're a stranger to a fight that's over 2 decades old. Jeremiah has everything to do with this.
Damn.
No! You had that coming for a long time, big brother. Now, fool, you'll taste the power of a real
Okay. Save. I'm gonna need more than this. I'm gonna need some serious firepower. Ah, fuck. Phosphorus. Burn, bitch. What the fuck? Awesome. What the hell? Hold on a second. How did that just happen? What is it? Wait a second. Do you remember when Patrick's first entry? If he uses the stone too much, a beast will attack him. So that must be the beast that attacks him. I know I have to take his head off. I don't quite know what I have to do. I can't remember. Maybe I have to take the stone out somehow? Alright, I gotta take this off. Stone, I need the stone. Got it. You're mine. Whew. Okay. 871 BC. Okay. Hours later. Right, okay. I should have read these ages ago. In search for Ambrose, I ventured out to the lighthouse and met Sedgwick, the lighthouse keeper. With the first words from his mouth, he confirmed my suspicions about Ambrose's henchmen. Trisanti aiding Ambrose are descendants of the very cowards Jeremiah and I fought in the Great War, and they have not changed their ways. Sedgwick's son Connor was killed by these thieves. Before Connor's death, he spoke of their hideout located not far up the coast, concealed by the cliffs and hidden in the cove. Sedgwick suggested I look for an entrance on the surface, which can be unlocked with a key in his father's chest. He mentioned I could also find silver bullets in his living quarters. I certainly do not need any further incentive to kill as many Trisanti as I see, Ambrose or no Ambrose. Cedric was correct. The Trisanti are here, and from the looks of things in numbers, time to exact some revenge for Sedgwick and Jeremiah, and for myself. God be with me. This strange spell gives me the ability to hurl remnants of dead bodies, the skulls of those already in the grave, at ungodly speed. In all my travels, I've never quite seen a weapon of this type. The spellcaster who created this mystical weapon was truly insane. Jeremiah is gone, my friend. He saved my life and I could not save his. I returned from the Pirate's Cove and found him awaiting me in the Great Hall. We spoke briefly, but I cannot recall what was said. The last words we shared, stolen like a dream. His outcast of a brother, Ambrose, dropped from the rafters and took Jeremiah hostage. Ambrose demanded my Gelzbar stone in exchange for his brother, but I should have known. He smiled as I tossed the stone, the look in his eyes remorseless. His axe glided through Jeremiah's neck without breaking pace. Jeremiah's mouth was still struggling to form words, though severed from his writhing body. I was frozen at the realization that his eyes could still spill tears. Then Ambrose changed. The combination of my stone and his axe must have some mystical powers that allowed him to distort into a monstrous version of himself. He grew twice in size, twice in strength. We fought, and had I not been blinded by rage, Ambrose would have certainly disposed of me quickly. My rage was his fate, however, and I took momentarily solace at ending his life in the same fashion as Jeremiah. Physically shaken, I was struck by a beast and knocked cold. When I awoke, the solace I had felt was replaced by loss, by my failure. All I can do now is finish this, to let Jeremiah rest in peace. Something tells me Kessinger has something to do with this. I must find my way back to Honoris. I noticed odd purple clouds hovering around a strange tower connected to the house after returning from Honoris. I need to find my way to that tower and discover what mysteries it holds. Now that Jeremiah is gone, perhaps I will get some answers from Kessinger. Okay, so basically we have to find Aaron. We have to find Aho Kessinger. But I think before I go any further, I'm going to end it here for this part. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, and have fun.